So, this light, the Supreme, is for us. It is not for death. To Yama, he refuses to accept the presence, the existence, the possibility of the light of the Supreme in this existence. He is the great denier, he is the primordial denier, he is the denier who has been, so to say, purposefully planted at the root of things. Unless you pay the price to him, things cannot move forward. The light of the Supreme cannot come. And who can pay the price to the denier? It's only Savitri, the divine goddess coming here as incarnate Savitri. She alone, not even God of the Supreme, she alone who can deal with her. It is only by taking the mortal birth that the problem of mortality can be resolved by the Supreme. It is not from his transcendental self or from the unknowable that he can do these things. He has to come down here and take the human birth, the mortal birth, and then deal with this problem. See, he has been very adamant, he has been very strict, steel-bound law. He is governed with steel-bound law all along. Law, as I said, is the literal translation of the word yama, death. This truth I know, that Satyavan is dead. And even the sweetness cannot lure him back. You are a sweet girl, very charming girl, very beautiful girl and all that thing. Impossible. He is now no more in your clutch. He is in my possession fully. See. And even the sweetness cannot lure him back. And then he makes a very powerful statement. No magic truth can bring the dead to life. No power of earth, no joy of the heart, no bliss. He is enunciating all the four no's. All the four no's. The no of the truth, no of earth, no of joy, no of bliss. None of them can now bring him back to earth. Now that is the, I will say, the quintessential statement asserting his negative poise which he has taken here. No truth, no power, no joy, no bliss, persuade the past to live again. See? Now, the whole issue is, if nothing can happen, it is a fact also. It is a fact also. Now, if this no has to go away, how do you take that? What he says is not wrong. And yet that no has to go away. How is that no to go away? Only by removing the possessor of this no. You strike at the very root of things, not in the process of working of things here, but it is the power which is behind this no. You have to knock him out first. And therefore Savitri's concern is not about this no. It is not by manipulating things here, by changing things here, by operating things here, that this no can be removed. It is impossible. The procedure is fixed. They had to unroll, all the things had to unroll themselves in this manner. Nothing can be changed as far as they are concerned. So if this no has to go away, the only one who is behind this no, he has to disappear. Then only this no can go away. In other words, you have in this statement the clue of how this can be solved. The clue is remove this possessor of no, who is asserting this thing. No truth can bring the death to life is a fact. As long as death is present, it cannot happen. No power of earth can cancel things once done because it is the law. It is the law. He is the upholder of this law. No joy of the heart can last surviving death. He is now in my possession, and therefore there is no question of that joy. He cannot come back now to life at all. No bliss persuade the past to live again. Yes, he was alive. Now, even the highest bliss cannot bring him back. Now, therefore, the whole quintessence is in this no, this fourfold no. Fourfold no. And it is not just a repetition of the thing. Each one is a statement. No of truth, no of power, no of joy, no of bliss. They are independent things. And therefore he asserts, live than thy dead, O Savitri, and live. You go back now. Now with this powerful statement of Yama, of death, which is an occult fact, which is kind of embedded in the very working of the inconscient process, Savitri has to take care of this no. And therefore, she has to be mightier than this no. She has to be mightier, stronger than the possessor of this no. Possessor of this no. Therefore, the woman answered to the mighty shade. He is after all a shade now, according to her. Shade of the Supreme. He has taken that form. He has projected himself like that. The woman answered to the mighty shade. Therefore, mighty shade, you see that mighty again gives the full strength to that no, 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 no. It is so mighty. No, 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 no. The woman answered to the mighty shade. Now again, this is important. It is woman, capital. It is not human Savitri, but the one who is within human Savitri. It is she now who is answering the mighty shade, shade of the Supreme. So it is the divine goddess in the form of Savitri who is answering Yama, who had taken that shape. The woman answered to the mighty shade, and she spoke, and as she spoke, mortality disappeared. Mortality disappeared. Her full power, divinity, is now in operation. Mortality disappeared. It does not mean that the divinity has manifested in her. It is not that. She is now possessed by the divine power herself. It is not that Savitri got transformed. Mortality disappeared does not mean that Savitri got transformed. It is not that. She is still human, but now in possession of the full power. Therefore, mortality disappeared. Her goddess self grew visible in her eyes. One could see the burning flame emerging from her eyes. Light came, a dream of heaven, into her face. Light came, a dream of heaven. So that is a dream of heaven. Why it is a dream of heaven? Because it had never happened so far. It is not a thing which can happen in this world. Heaven dreamed of it to enter into this form. It could not. It did not. It has now happened for the first time. What heaven was dreaming to manifest, to see through human eyes, it never happened so far. Now it has happened. It became true now. Light came, a dream of heaven, into her face. So that is what the disappearance of Savitri, of mortality of Savitri means. Disappearance of mortality of Savitri means it is the heaven now which is standing in that place there, you see. Light came. By the way, in the revised edition, you have light came, comma, a dream of heaven, comma, into her face. Well, I don't know whether it is in the text or not, but they are kind of making it explicit by putting commas. It is understood otherwise. It's not really necessary. When you are reading it, you are going to read it, light came, a dream of heaven, into her face. You are not going to read, light came, a dream of heaven into her face. It's not like that, you see.